Let's get going.
Let's go.
Hey, I feel like I can't see you now. Yeah.
Oh, are we good? Everyone check, everyone.
Yo, we
Mic
good.
check, mic check.
Yeah, we good.
Are we good? We good? We good?
live,
Can I
baby.
get some length in
We
these headphones a
live.
little?
Tell me what you gonna do for a vibe like this. Do for a vibe like this. Tell me what
We review music, review albums, we talk about artists, the culture, so we figured when we have friends, when we have guests over, this will just be the Erratic Show with friends, Erratic Show and co. You know what I'm saying? Make it one thing. The people we review, now we chatting to, you guys get to know them a little bit more. Get to feel them, give them the star treatment out here in Blueprint Studios, 42 Mile Street, when you need to come for all your recording needs, vocal, mixing, mastering, Blueprint Studios. Shout out to them for hooking us up.
That's beautiful, man. Shout out to Blueprint for that.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out. And even as you see, this time around, we're coming back. We got signed signatures. But before you even get that, let's introduce our special guests, our friends for the show. We got today. I've been loving this nigga. This nigga's been dirty, been grimy.
He's been heavy.
Heavy bars. I love it. It's and I remember the first time I met him was at like Boundless, one of these back then in Gandhi Square, one of these like
shit, yeah. Bully spot. Yeah. We was in there because of Bully.
Oh wait, you know what I'm saying? And I heard this nigga freestyle ciphers. We were just getting. I was like, this nigga's sick. And I heard his name, Daddy Longstem, and everyone's like, I'm not gonna call you Dad. I was like, niggas. This nigga fire, I'm gonna call him Daddy. We're in the building with Daddy Longstem. Shout out, how you doing, fam?
I'm out here, dog, man. Thank you for having me. This is fire. I haven't done this in a very, very long time. So thank you for having me, man.
No, thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through and talking about, I like getting straight into it. Talking about not being here for a long time. It has been a minute. Like I'm talking Boundless. I'm not even talking 2015. That was young days when you were still putting like 2013.
It's like 20,
around
It was like
2014
when things were hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were just talking. I was talking to Marley about this. We don't see ciphers anymore, dog. Like
we don't.
Like it would be odd. Like let's say Corona wasn't a thing and things were how they normally are. It would be weird to walk past Gandhi Square right now and see school kids in a circle rapping. Just 100%. Like, do you know how that shit would energize me, dog? I'd probably fucking jump in. You know what I mean? But it just doesn't happen anymore. Bro.
It doesn't, and that's what I'm saying. Like how we met, like through the cypher, is like that used to be a place where it's like people look at it like, oh, no competition, my boss. It's like no, it's like where you come and shake community. It's like
yeah. That was the big part of it. It wasn't like. I mean, unless you were rapping with Adamus in a cypher or something. What I liked about it. Nobody rap. But it was more about like, yo, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What, you know what I mean? How do you see things? Because we can all talk about a phone, but we're all going to describe it differently.
100%.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And I like the fact that it was all about culture. It wasn't just rap ciphers going on. There were people who were actually dancing and those
hip-hop,
even
the whole
swag,
thing.
even
The
the
whole
fashion,
thing. You
people
know what I mean?
swag.
Like,
you get there. And
it's
like,
weird
yo.
though. It's weird though, because like when I look at myself, I'm sort of the big homie, but I'm somebody's little homie still.
Yeah.
So I still have a lot of little homie friends. Like, if you look at like niggas like what's the name? Who's this kid? Costa. He's really hot right now. They're sort of bringing the same culture back. Them niggas is rapping. Them niggas is dancing. Them niggas is looking fresh. They doing the whole thing. And I mean, maybe bar the graffiti, but it's still hip hop.
Yeah, 100%.
The unfortunate part is that the bars ain't there. But we can't knock it because it's not familiar. It's still hip hop.
The vibe is hip hop.
It's still hip hop. You know what I mean? Like even this kid, Vegas Caesar.
Yeah, Vegas Caesar.
Fire, bro. I fuck with Vegas music. Maybe not the person so much, but the music is fire. No. I'm gonna be real. I'm talking facts. You know what I mean?
I'm laughing because it's like I always speak like that. Where it's like, listen.
No. I know these niggas is.
So I'm like, I don't even know these niggas. So when I'm talking about your music, I don't even know if I like you or not. And even if I do like you or don't like you, it's like, if I don't like you, at least I can still tell you your music is still hard. Like, there's no hating.
Exactly,
no
bro.
hating.
It's like an honest opinion. Like, yo, dude, shit you're doing is fire at the end of the day. Cool.
Yeah.
I get it, because you're still doing hip-hop. There's still an interest in the genre of hip-hop. For me, this shit gets boring when there's nobody that wants to make hip-hop because hip-hop isn't popular anymore.
100%.
Like, then this shit gets sort of like, oh, fuck. But no matter what the sound or what the wave is, I don't have a problem as long as it's vested in hip hop. Yeah, that's why we're here. You know what I mean?
I feel true 100%, and I feel like more people need to look at it that way because I do talk to some older heads and then, you know, some true hip hop heads, and it's like they look at it like it's weak or whatever, and I'm like, gents, it's hip hop. You got to get into the aspect of, okay, this kid is in this lane trying to make kids dance and make kids vibe to hip hop culture.
And you know what inevitably...
So give him props for that.
You know what inevitably ends up happening with those artists? They turn 25, 26, 27, 28, and they realize themselves that, no, man. I mean, look at your favorite artist when they drop something really, really, really clubby. Yeah. And then look at them a couple years later and the things that they want to talk about. Hey, bruh, either I was on drugs. Or, hey, bruh, this shit happened to me. But it always gets to a point where, dog, tell your story.
100%.
It always gets there, and that's the beauty for me in people having a vested interest in hip hop, because hip hop is about stories, and once we stop sharing stories, like I feel like life is boring. Bro.
Yeah, it's done. Because now we're not talking about anything. Yeah. I don't know what's going. I don't have a new perspective on anything. Yeah. I'm just going through the phases. But talking on you being away so long, why were you away so long? Because I remember there was a time when, and I also want you to touch on this, when I was watching you niggas come up, and I was like fully alone, independent, like, you know, no one backing me, nothing. And I'm seeing Gorilla King music. I'm seeing Daddy Longstem. I'm seeing Mello. I'm seeing DJ Skinnies. I'm seeing, you know, Dave Martian.
Skinnies is up there right now.
Skinnies is up there right now. I'm seeing Dave Martian in the cut, and I'm just like, you know, you're leading them. Yeah. Like if we're being honest, you're the leader. Like
perceptually,
perceptually, like you know, you're like, hey, gents, we're going to Stronghold. You're dropping, you're pushing content, you're pushing videos, and then kind of like Avatar: The Last Airbender, just
the whole thing just went to fun.
Just went, and then
there's a story there, like everything else, you know.
What was the story there?
There's two sides to it. There's the fact that between like me and anybody else that was part of GKM, there's Dave, like Martian, and there's Dave Moyo, and I know Dave Moyo. And I'm friends with Dave Moyo as much as I'm friends with Dave Martian. Yeah. Like there's Daddy Longstem and then there's Sia. Yeah. And he's friends with Sia as much as he's friends with Daddy Longstem. And what inevitably happens is the great adage of time, bro. If you love something, if you really love something, you're gonna want to see it grow. Yeah. That wasn't happening in the stronghold that was Gorilla King music. Like Dave Martian was bigger than GKM. DJ Skinnies was bigger than GKM. Daddy Longstem was bigger than GKM. Thomas Hazy was bigger than GKM. Thanks. It was never a loyalty to the cause, and to nobody's fault, because at the end of the day, it wasn't like niggas was born together and like we were family type shit.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like we met trying to hustle. We hustled. We got what we needed to get out of the hustle. And it's not like niggas is beefing right now
that's
either.
What I'm saying. It's like niggas
I'm on
Hazy's
and shit. Dave's on my shit. Skinnies is still producing some of the records. So it's like inevitably, if you really love something, you need to let it go. But there is a story, you know, and the story goes that Dave initially was like, listen, I feel like I can do a lot better on my own. And obviously as things go, there's the boss and then there's the underboss. You know what I mean? And when the underboss is like, fuck the organization, you don't realize that the underboss is the one that's actually talking to all of the connects and collecting the money and doing the street moves. And you just sitting there as the boss and you're not actually on the street. And when the underboss is like, yo, I'm out, everybody go follow the underboss. Right? No, I mean that's the actual like story behind it. If I tell it, when I tell it, I'm actually gonna tell it because it's fire. Because I feel like GKM was one of the greatest underground record labels that ever came out of Johannesburg.
100%.
If you look at the impact it's had,
100%.
Undeniable. Dave Martian is one of the greatest artists we have in South Africa right now. DJ Skinnies is one of the greatest producers we have right now. Thomas Hazy is one of the greatest lyricists we have right now. Swish 808 is one of the best producers we have right now in the country. It's 100%. A fact. You can come argue with me. There's niggas on the commercial side that'll say different, but it's because you don't know. Facts. No, like to no fault in your own.
Doesn't lie, bro.
Just because you don't know, bro. Just Google this shit. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I was on a different radio show and they got really mad at me because I said that. But yo, bro, go onto your browser right now, type in Daddy Longstem, and I'm not lying. All you're gonna find for the next 8 pages is content because the work is there, bro. It's forever.
I fuck with that.
It's forever, dog.
I fuck with that.
You know what I mean? Like, so I can take 2 years off to try reconfigure myself, because what happens after GKM is I get into some bad deals and I don't know what I'm doing because I'm an ambitious kid that just wants to get famous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that'll affect you too. You know what I mean? So you take 3 years off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you realize like, oh shit, maybe I can just like do this really cool thing and be on TV and start a really dope duo with Marley Bloo and just do that for the next 2-3 years.
Oh, wait,
and
shout
like,
out.
shit ends up being fire too. And then you're like, fuck, I've been sitting on this music that I had for the past 5-6 years. Let me just put that out and not even talk about it and see who actually fucks with me. And you told me you're listening to the album right now.
Yeah.
It worked, right?
Fuck you mean?
Yeah. Fuck do you mean? You know what I mean? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I look at this shit like 10 years from now, dog. Like, we're all going to the same party. If you're on the bus, like, whoever you are, whoever you think you are in this hip hop thing, we're all going to the same party. We're all gonna be at the same backstage, and I'm still gonna be there talking my shit. I'm still gonna be there. I'm still part of it forever, dog. Like, all of those niggas that you mentioned can never ever not show me love. As much as they could hate, dog. You know why? Because they were there in the trenches with me, dog. They were there in the studio when I did my first Hi, I'm Dad, fucking 20 tracks in 6 hours, done, mix master, now it's out the next day. They were there. They watched it like, oh shit, this is possible. We were there when Dave would make the beat, Swish would come through, edit it on top of everything, Skinnies would chop it up, and then niggas rap and be out. Some of that content you'll never get to hear because laptops got stolen and shit. But the people that you really, 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 really are gonna value over the next 10 years were there when the shit started. And that's why I feel like I can take some time off. I can afford to, bro. I need to look after Sia.
Give a motherfucking shout out. That was one of the best fucking rants I've heard in a long time. And I rant. I'm Kevin Durant. I shoot off the hip. I'm here. They know. That was one of the best fucking rants I've seen. Hip hop needs this shit. We need kids. We need artists talking like this, talking the truth, talking that fire, going through that
dog.
shit.
We're gonna be here forever. Like, if you're dedicated to hip hop, understand that it's got you. It's the worst drug ever. It's
100%.
It's worse than drugs,
That's some
dog.
real shit, though.
It keeps calling you. Like, it keeps.
shit.
This year, I've made the least music I've ever made in my life, but I've still recorded music because I will go crazy if I don't.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? We just put out a 6 tracks, right? Yeah, we just put out a 6-track EP as the us called Safety, and that was like after a two album run, after going on tour, after putting
doing crazy things on MTV Base.
You know what I mean? So our ish, yes, let's just chill, still results in a 6-track EP because we'd go crazy, bro. Like, we're actually about this shit, like. You know what I mean? Anybody right now still wants to reach out for a feature. I'm still jumping on Hazy's new shit. Yeah. I'm still jumping on whoever sends me shit because I'd go crazy like if I didn't do this shit.
This shit's
I'd literally lose my mind.
Let's go. You guys are recording content, like you guys are.
Yeah.
Getting interaction with the.
We've been doing some fly shit. So on that, so we're having a chat outside, right, about like independence and all of that. So. We finally came back from the tour, and then we moved around a lot, and then we ended up moving back home. And we were like...
Quick, before I interrupt you, I just want to give a shout out. If you don't know, Marley Bloo is here with us on the side. Give a shout out, girl. Yeah.
Just super messed up. I ain't trying to die. Dying in Greece. Listen.
I hear you, girl. I hear you.
Greece. I like being alive and shit. It's worked well for me thus far.
I'll fuck with that. But we'll get to that and how you guys actually came about the us. But you're telling us about the 2-year break and everything.
Yeah, the whole like independent part and why, because you were talking about content, right? The content came. It's like a byproduct of us having to perform.
Yeah.
So what was the question? We need to perform. Where are we gonna perform? At a venue. How do we make sure this shit is gonna last over the next 3 years? Documented.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I mean? So you seeing a video of me performing, like the next day or the next couple days or whatever. But what did I actually have to do to create that content? I had to host the show, had to book the venue myself, I had to negotiate with the venue owner, I had to get the sound.
So many things.
I had to set it up, I had to shoot it myself, I had to edit it myself, put the logos there, brand the content, market it, do the hashtags, all that shit. You niggas know what I'm talking about.
100%,
Between the two of us.
100%,
Between the two of us. No team, just us.
People don't realize it gets a lot because you're an artist, and then at the same time you gotta start thinking, okay, now I'm the label to myself as an artist. But is that changing myself as a person? Is it changing my artistic? Where am I selling out on?
Well,
and there's a
funny that you say that, because what really affected me was a statement by Dave when I was sitting down on the curb outside of a show smoking a guai, and he comes and he sits next to me. I think we're here in Brahm. He sits next to me with Skinny. Sorry, let me put my phone on silent. And he sits next to me with I think Skinny's was there as well. And the basic line of his chat was, "Yo, bro, this business shit is fucking with your art. Like you trying to be MF Doom and Puff isn't gonna work." It's not gonna work.
And I love it because that's actually the proper kind of
he
concept.
didn't say those words, but that's what I took from it. Like me trying to be the dopest MC that I can be, and the dopest producer and the dopest post producer, like the best of all time, and still like run the label and manage niggas and book shows and you know what I mean, for like 15 niggas. You know, so it was tough love. It was like, listen, bro, sort your shit out first. Sort you out, and then maybe we could work together again. It was beautiful, because look at all of us now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's necessary.
Yes, but that came from a conversation of like, yo, man, just the business is as important, but if you're not nice yet, and it's crazy because if you think you met me in GKM times and I was nice, I was not the nicest in the crew. Like, niggas didn't, like, in the general consensus, like, in the WhatsApp group, niggas ain't talking about Daddy's shit when Daddy just dropped.
Seriously.
Let Hazy come through and drop some shit as a 17-year-old kid in that group.
But that's the thing, Hazy also has the age factor.
Let Space G drop some shit in that group. So I was always competing with that, like trying to create this outside perception of, yo, I'm the nicest out of all these niggas. And they also look, let Sly T come through in a cypher. You remember Trust? Let Sly T come through in a cypher and rap for 15 minutes while you standing there just watching him like, what the fuck is this nigga on? Type shit. Like, that was the energy. Like, we were competing amongst ourselves.
And you have to.
And then on the outside, we're competing like, fuck you, we the nicest. Like, hey, maybe Bar Revival, we did not want that smoke. We all spoke about that. We were like, yo, we don't want that smoke. Let's just let's be nice to these guys. We the nicest. We nice. But let's just be nice to these guys, because they nice too. So, but everybody, fuck you niggas. You know what I mean? So that pressure required art first.
100%.
And I was trying to boss first. I was trying to get us the venues. I was trying to make sure niggas are nice. I can't, there's an intake phase as well with niggas like Oblique and Shembe. I don't know if you remember. So Shembe comes in, Oblique comes in, more fire. No. He was in GKM.
Was he?
He was
I thought because I remember at that time I was still fucking with Nocturnal. We were trying to push the whole Balloon Factory and everything.
Nah, Shembe was in GKM.
I thought he was an affiliate because I know we were trying to also get him to,
we dropped his first Butter EP. That was through GKM. We're still trying to sort out the back end of that right now because he's trying to get it taken down and re-release it. But the initial release was through us. You know what I mean? We did a show at Bannister. We did the whole announcement. Yo, we out here, ASAP Shambe. The whole squad was there. We had just done a show at Kitchener's. It was pretty fire. But in that period, right, like I'm trying to make sure niggas are nice. Like, yo, Shambe, you need to have the best studio time. Hazy, you need to have the best studio time. Dave, you need to have the best studio time. What about Dad? Fuck, I need to make a plan. Okay, cool. I'll make a plan. You niggas are nice. My art is suffering.
And you gotta pick one.
My art is suffering. And then I have to come back to the same circle and still prove I'm the nicest. And then get a general consensus. Like, okay, kind of nice, homie. We could take you out there. And you get out there and you have to be like, I am the nicest. It's a lot of pressure, bro. You're gonna crack. You know what I mean? And then in between that comes a lot of different like problems that I had with like abuse and like substance abuse and you know what I mean, that I'm trying to battle, and like being a young black man with everything that's happening in South Africa right now, you know, with the whole femicide, like which fucking part of the line are you on? Are you an animal? Are you not? Do you even know who the fuck you are? Type shit, and looking at yourself in the mirror, like, bro, look at the society that you're living in. Look at what your fucking president talks about all day. Look at what the fuck's happening around you. Look at what people think about you as a black man when you step outside. Like, I had to deal with all of those things inside of my mind and like figure out how to be nice again, like whole, like Sia, like then once that gets then the music gets nice and the family love gets nice and then like everything just gets better. Like, I've never felt better, bro.
Nah,
I've never. I'm 28 years in and I've never felt more 18.
Oh wait, no, that's beautiful,
You know what
my
I
G.
mean?
Like, that's beautiful because even like when I listen to your music, it's like there's a lot of people who don't know that struggle, like in the beginning times, trying to come up through those times, you know what I'm saying?
Because
like,
you in it.
Because you're in it, and you don't realize you're in it. And even for me, like, there was a point, like, after I dropped my own shit 2016, I went through the whole same shit where it's like, now I'm substance abusing, now I'm going through shit.
And it's a big problem, bro, that we don't address. Like, we don't speak about the fact that, that shit, whatever it is, that shit is gonna fuck you up.
And it's here, and it's like, we saying it in our songs. For me,
more than anything, we're mind fucked to sort of glorify it. Yeah.
And then for me, it's fucking me up because like I'm saying it in my songs.
Exactly.
And the homies are listening. You know, people are listening. Exactly. They're like, this is dope. It's not dope. Like I'm in pain, nigga. I'm in pain. Like help me. That's why it's like.
And then it's so crazy that like everybody goes through it. Like you literally go out. You be going at the club. You go to the bathroom. You see it happening, but people are talking about it, but no one really actually addresses it. Like, yo, bro. You guys are actually doing this.
Fucking out.
Like you're
actually fucking out.
It's actually not that cool.
It needs to be. It needs to get to a point, and it's so fucked up because I feel like to myself some of the nicest content I've ever created was under the influence of something, right? So it's a love hate relationship that I have with substance and content. I'm not saying I'm a saint. And I'm 100%, you know what I mean? I'm still working. I'm not going to call myself recovering. I'm always addicted, you know? I'm just it's like, fucking, it's been 2 years since I tried myself out. You know what I mean? That's my outlook on it forever till it's year 10. You know what I mean? But the point I'm trying to make is in between that, you'll put that into your content, obviously, like we're saying, and then you'll consume your own content and then have this debate with yourself, like, is it dope?
Is it dope?
And then people will tell you that this is dope, and you're like, no, man, what I'm saying here isn't appeasing me because I have to listen to this and then go back and recreate it to get that feeling from you guys, because the actual feeling I'm addicted to is the dopamine you guys give me when you're like, yo, that's nice, son.
Because I'm not loving myself. I don't love myself at the moment, so the love you guys are giving me.
I
think I went I was
back.
with you.
What did he say? Love yourself.
You gotta love yourself.
If it that looking in the mirror society shit I was talking about, if you can't look at yourself bare as a man in the mirror and answer those questions like, who am I in today, 2020, and what do I mean and how am I gonna affect people around me?
100%.
If you don't try and do those things, I think like you're lost, bro. Like you're a lost nigga.
And sometimes it's like, and you're genuinely, you're worse than lost because you don't even know you're lost. Like, because you think you're still it's like there's certain things you're doing because you're lost.
Bro.
You know, and you have to look and love yourself.
That conversation with yourself will inevitably teach you to love yourself. Maybe not immediately, but like because we're human beings, we're like logical. We don't do something if there's a bad feeling to it. So if you keep doing something and you realize, fuck, every time I love myself, I feel better. You're going to keep loving yourself. You know what I mean? You're going to surround yourself with people that love you. And you're going to stop surrounding yourself with people that don't love you. It's not that you don't, like they've told you they don't love you. You can just feel it.
Yeah, the
if you have that shield of love around you all the time, you can just feel like, no man, this person doesn't love me. They don't love me. They just want to use me. They seeing what I'm doing right now and they think it's fly.
I fuck with it. Now I fuck with it, and I'm glad you dropped because you dropped Fuck You Mean.
Yeah. It was like a secret leak.
Like
get it if you want it type shit.
You had to be a fan.
I dropped one Instagram post about it.
So now I want to go. There was a point, like just touching on this. There's a point where you putting in cuts from another interview you had.
Yeah.
And talking about it, you're talking about.
Oh, you listen.
The first track.
Yeah. I mean, it's in the intro, but it's like laid out. It's a bunch of interviews laid out.
I'm not talking about the intro. You're gonna hear I listen, and then you go to the part where you talk about how we're saying now the music is therapy.
Yeah.
So you don't need a therapist and shit.
So
that hit me, right? Because start of lockdown, I actually started seeing a therapist, and you're talking about like
beautiful, bro. That's brilliant.
And
well
I
done.
how you're talking about like how you don't want a white woman like telling you about how you feel and all shit.
Yeah.
And I had that view before, and then looking at it now, it's like inside I still have that view.
Yeah.
But looking at the music, it's still like I don't know what's better: paying someone to listen to my feelings and actually be like, "This is my job to listen to you for now," or having the fans listen to you and love you.
I think
not really
also
taking care of you.
I think also
through your music.
What we can't do as artists is give listeners the full picture, and that statement was a little bit like shielded because you like I couldn't put the whole interview in there. But what I wasn't knocking therapy because I go to therapy.
Yeah, no, I didn't think you were knocking it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I not recently, like I've recently had to stop because of a lot of situations going on, but I've been in and out of therapy my whole life, so I know what the experience is like, and that's why I said well done. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing wrong with it, but I just also found that music is a very, very, very good outlet for those same sentiments. You know, and the unfortunate part is the stuff that we enjoy the most for ourselves is not the shit that other people feel. Like when you like, this is the hit, and then your niggas are like, my boy, this is the hit. You like, nah, my boy, this is not the hit.
It's like, it's kind of like personal. It's like niggas don't understand.
For you, this is that fire.
It's crazy because it happens even in a small setting. Like me and Marley, we argue about what is the hit on Safety. She's saying it's track 6. I'm like, dog, track 2 slaps, bro. It happens, bro. It's perspective. You know what I mean? Like we're human beings. We're all different. So the real issue is us attaching emotion to this shit, and because we're artists, we want to always be loved, and like, if you don't love me, then I'm not gonna love myself. No, always start with loving yourself.
100%.
Yeah, I think the tough part about actually loving yourself is actually forgiving yourself for some of the things that you've done in the past. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because before you actually get to the point where like, yo, dude, I appreciate myself, I love myself, like, you have to look back and like take accountability for what you did. Kinda know.
Actually know what the fuck. Yeah, dude. That's why when you ask me questions about GKM, I can definitely put myself accountable for certain fuck ups. I wasn't perfect. I fucked things up. That's why it didn't work as well. I know that. I know that. I go to bed sleeping at night knowing that there's things that I fucked up, but there's things that I didn't fuck up either.
Truth.
You know, and I can't dwell on either negative or positive because it's gone now.
And life is a balance. That's
you know what I mean. So, like going back to that statement of treating music as therapy, right? As well, what isn't happening enough is that what's happening right now, and why maybe the sound in hip hop is going completely left is the kids that aren't here to speak about themselves. They're here to speak about the situation. They're here to speak about the party. They're here to speak about the drip. You know, I don't know how many times somebody's fucked my bitch, dog.
Oh boy, it's like you can't. It's like every time you go out and you look around, it's like
it's like I don't know, dog. Like every other fucking bar type shit. Like it's cool, but if we're talking about bars, it's getting a bit lame now, and that is only happening because people aren't putting themselves in the music. They're putting an alter ego, like,
or like kind of like how.
Hey, your man's album was alter. They put in the alter ego. Your man's album dropped. He called it alter ego. I look at you. You got a whack alter ego.
This nigga.
They're putting in the alter ego, dog, and they're not putting in themselves. And then like this shit frustrates them. It's not working. When am I gonna pop? Stupid. Wasn't about popping. Talk your shit.
Authenticity.
Talk your shit, dog. Like all it is like all you're gonna get is 2 years. Oh, bro, I promise you, if you get 5. Like, you're the shit.
100%.
You're the shit. 100%. Like, you're Kuli Chana. Like, done. Yeah, if you get 5 years here,
if you make
you're the
10,
shit.
If you make 10,
all you're going to get,
legend.
if you get on that other side, is 2 years. On this side, where we actually share what we're about, you live forever.
Yeah. 100%.
Forever, dog.
WHP lives forever.
Forever, because he dropped music that affected people, dog. 100%. And he made them dance.
100%.
You know what I mean? R.I.P. to Jebba, dog. We were actually in his crib with Tommy Ills. Reason was there that night. He was getting niggas to fucking sign his Africa thing. He had this jab. It was crazy, dog.
Yeah.
He comes through with a robe.
Yeah.
And a balaclava on before COVID. Balaclava on, hugging everybody. Hey yo, y'all in my crib. I wear you in my studio. This is dope. Yo, sign that shit. He signs the shit. He goes, he grabs a blunt, he dips back. He's like, yeah, y'all niggas work as long as I know you in my crib. Like, he was like that, literally. And that was my first time meeting him. You know what I mean? He was like, no, it's my second time meeting him. First time I met him was at remember when Snoop was here?
Yeah.
And Pharrell headlined.
Yeah.
Pharrell and what's her name ended up headlining because Snoop got arrested.
Yeah,
That was the first time I ever met Jabba, dog. And we were standing in the Golden Circle, and we were both watching Pharrell perform, right? And I keep telling the story because it's so weird. I'm standing. I'm a 12. I think I was 12 or 13 at the time. I'm a 12, 13-year-old me standing up, looking up at this motherfucker like, shit, how do I get like that? He's standing, looking up at the stage, looking at Pharrell like, shit, how do I get like that? And that chain is so beautiful, bro, because it's forever. Like, that's what it is. Like, there's always a next level. Because Pharrell's probably standing, looking back at us like, shit, how do I get this crowd shaking?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That exchange of energy is what got me addicted to this shit, bro. Like real, for real. Like
Fucking
being
beautiful.
at moments like that, like being at when Jay-Z was here for the first time. That was the last concert I ever went to. I made a okay. I'm not going to concerts anymore.
Yeah.
The next time I go, I'm gonna be on that stage. Was when Hov was here, dog. And like just seeing him part the crowd with these words, like, and this man's stage presence. He's not running around doing a yeah the whole time. He's talking, bruh, and we turning up. It was beautiful, like that shit. It's like once in a lifetime chills you'll never get again, bro.
Nah, that's
like,
beautiful.
Ever.
That's
There's shows I've
beautiful.
regretted missing. I regret not going to Mac. I regret not going to Kendrick.
Yo, Kendrick is yo.
I regret not going to M.
Oh,
I'm fine with him.
She bootlegged her way into front row at Joey Badass.
At Opi Kopi.
At Opi.
Now when we come back, we'll hear more stories. We'll talk about the us. But I just love the chats, you know, beautiful black men sharing the mental health.
We in the biddling, fam.
Sharing the chats,
Synergy,
talking,
bro, like
synergy,
connection,
connection. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a
I told you
break.
it's tough.
We're
It's tough.
gonna take
Ta-ta-ta-ta.
We're coming back. It's a break. We're gonna take a break.
break.
Bars our way.
Away.
A bra. That's my shit officially.
That's exactly what I'm gonna take it back.
What's that?
How do you take it back, dog?
Way back.
How do you take it back? Like, through back.
Why are you calling me?
Oh no, sorry, my bad.
It was a crazy interview, bro. Like, it's fun.
You know.
Yeah. It's fun. Look, he's big. Hey, he's business. Let me break. When are we coming break? We're gonna take a break. Since we're taking a break, when are we coming break? Everybody.
I was telling Kelly just now, I'm like, these signed pictures,
Yeah.
I'm gonna frame them in 5 years' time. It's gonna be,
You think it's gonna be worth gold, eh?
gonna be crazy.
Huh. Okay. Now I can buy into that bit with you. What we should do is find a way to up their value. You know what I mean? Somehow.
100%.
Like you need to preserve it in such a way that makes them valuable. Like they have intrinsic value just as a picture.
Yeah, 100%.
Then that's some shit.
I know. First thing I want to do is frame them. How to frame them.
Shit. Starting a mini collection here. Now I'm happy to be a part of this one.
I'm happy you part of the first, my G.
Yeah.
Is it grand? No? Can't see it actually.
Because what I remember coming to Bamdas doing the ciphers, right? And cool. Sharp meeting niggas that as hard as that. Oh, okay, shit. Real hip hop's out here. Niggas are actually doing shit. And then there was a time, I think there was a cipher where I tripped over my words and whatnot. and I think Skinny was drunk as whatnot. And I remember the first thing came to me is like, yo, dude, you whack, never rap again. And I was like, sorry, bro. No, you can laugh, it's fine. I was like, hectic. And then I remember the next week I came back, and then I murdered everybody's ass. Like I murdered everybody.
Skinny said that to you.
Yeah, dude, he even came to me, he was like, yo, shit, dude, you're dope as fuck. And I was like, you don't remember me from last week? He's like, nah. I was like, oh, you're joking.
Oh.
He's like, yeah, that time I think he was, who was the nigga he was always with? I think he was even with Melo. Yeah, he was with Melo.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, we know this nigga from, Nation, everything. I was like, yeah. I'm like, you don't remember? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I was the dude that you said I must suck and must never rap again. I was like, dude, I'm gonna bring it up. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's me. That's who I am. That's who I am.
You know who did that to me at my own event, my birthday party with Pack Ninja from the Antwoord.
Hectic.
Even like took me outside. I was like, listen, dog,
Dog,
yeah,
can I just go
never
through
rap
it?
again. Oh shit.
Wow, that's heavy.
Quick.
That shit was ass, dog.
That shit's ass, bro.
It's like,
It's like there's certain niggas you can say that to, cool, but not me. I know 100%, never that.
you know.
Like,
And
tell
I took
me,
it to heart.
yeah, dude, it's like, tell me I'm bad, tell me you don't like it, never rap again.
No, I took it to heart, dog. Like
You
I took a
got to.
seat for a couple months, like 2-3 months.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Didn't make any tracks from someone that was making music every day to like not making any tracks, and I thought about it. And then like Swish laughed at me one day when I like we're in the studio, I'm rapping, I'm fucking going off, dog. Like
Yeah.
I'm freestyling to myself, and he's like, dog, are you still thinking about that shit that nigga said? Listen to it, bro. Come on, dog. Let's rap, dog. You know what I mean? And then we like started
Yeah.
recording some shit again, and like I never thought about it again. But that shit happens, bro.
That shit happens for
Like
real.
sometimes your shit is trash.
Yeah, and
like-
you just gotta wrap it off.
Accept it. Like,
gotta accept it and wrap it
man, maybe that wasn't the song for that.
Maybe that was.
Maybe that wasn't the bar for that moment.
Yeah,
Maybe.
and sometimes you gotta look and be like, fuck it was the bar for that moment. That nigga just didn't feel it, and that's that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's him, but I'm still fire.
Yeah. Nah, that shit happens. Bro.
That's the shit that I got from it. I was like, fuck that, I'm still fire. I'm gonna come back with the same heat,
With the same fire.
same fire, kill you niggas, and then you niggas will tell me that is fire, and be like, yeah, nigga. That's what I was saying.
I told you that.
That's
Yeah,
what I was
I've been saying
Been
the shit's
saying.
fire.
Man.
I came back. The shit's fire.
Like, what you trying to tell me now?
Oh shit! I'm keeping that alter ego bar, dog. That shit was fucking dope. I actually didn't write it down in the moment. Oh, who tried to call me? Oh, it was you.
You ready?
Thanks, bro.
Yo.
What happened? You looked so worried. You're like, yo, did anybody hear that? Then you're like, no one heard that. Yeah. Are you okay?
I was shook.
You shook it. You shook it.
No.
Please screenshot that. Whoa, go back. Screenshot that. Just all of that.
It's kind of crazy now, right? With with COVID going on, I just thought about this now.
Yeah.
Like, now when someone offers you a handy, it's gonna be something different.
Whoa.
I want the Sani. I want the
pause.
Sani. If you give me the
Pause.
handy, it better be the Sani. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It gotta be clean. Now handies are clean now. It's
I
no
feel
more
like
dirty.
the
It's
whole
no more
bar
dirty
comes
talk.
with a
I
pause.
feel like there's I feel like
All
this
the
gang
homo, bro.
really strong sanitizers. I don't know if you want that kind of work, man. I don't know if you want that kind of work.
we've been slapped with this other one that smells
Smells
like
like
Southern
Southern
Comfort,
Comfort.
bro.
What? Jesus, I had a
At
flashback.
Spa, dog, like they put him on your hand, you smell him, you like, this is Soko. You motherfuckers took this from the top stock. You can smell it. This is from Tops.
Wow.
Nah, for real, dog. That shit happens, bro. We see you niggas.
I'm
We see
dying
you
out.
niggas. We see you niggas.
I'm dying out. But we back here to carry on from our break. Here at the Erratic Show. You know what I'm saying? We need to get sound effects. Once I get settled nicely.
We need that button that.
I'm gonna go ham with the sound effects. I'm a child. I'm a fucking child. But we back here for, part 2 of our interview with Daddy Longstem. Well, not part 2, just carry on from the break. Here at the Erratic Show with friends out here in Blueprint Studio 42, Mouse Street for all your recording needs, vocal, mixing, mastering, podcasting, as you can see as well. Yeah, and Daddy Longstem, he bought the crew with. He bought
Squad.
The crew.
he bought two squads, two-man squad. He bought
Let's
Marley.
clear that up. I'm not that guy anymore. I do not roll squad deep. I'm not mob rushing doors anymore. We're not fucking niggas up in the middle of prom anymore.
That shit used to be dope though. I used to watch that shit and be like, niggas are really in it.
About it.
Today, if you catch me, you'll see me with one person, and that's Marley. It's, you know what I mean?
And we got Marley Bloo in the building. And I want to know your guys' story. How did you guys come to be and create?
Ask her.
Us.
What were you doing?
Yeah, firstly, how are you, girl? How are you doing? How are you feeling? What's up?
Yes, I don't know if I'm allowed to say those kinds of things. Like, I'm baked.
We all are.
Yeah.
We all are.
Good time. It's a good time.
That's how I thought you were
Why
going to
did
come
you
out
know
with
the
something
highway?
serious. I'm like, yo, it's about to be an Oprah moment. Like,
No. Just wanted to be sure this is... Because
Nah,
it's legal.
Yeah,
We say
legal.
this
is
It's
legal.
legal. Yeah.
It was personal
Decriminalized.
Yeah.
We're good.
It's
We're good.
decriminalized.
Yes,
Yeah.
decriminalize.
Decriminalize, decolonize.
Yeah, all that shit.
Yeah, but other than being baked, I'm really awesome.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, perfect.
Eaten. It's a good day. No, I really appreciate food. It's a thing. Don't question me and don't fucking judge me.
I fuck with you. I rock with you. But it's good to hear you doing good. Good to hear that you fed. To let the people know we helped in the process of feeding.
Please believe it.
Shout out.
Shout out for the
Please
hospitality.
You know what I'm saying?
It was amazing.
I called the boy yesterday just to confirm the meeting. That time I'm on speaker. I'm like, oh shit. Now I'm like, okay. Now there better be food. They're like everything's alright. There better be food. I was like, aight. We treat our queens white on the.
It's
queens
it's essentials. She needs to be healthy. Dog.
I feel you. I fuck with that. So how did you come to be the us? How did you come to meet Daddy Longstem and be the us? Like he said, you'll tell us. So it sounds like an interesting.
It was literally in the stoner circle. There was a joint being passed. We were chilling outside. This is at ASE. We were both studying at ASE.
Oh wait.
In the jungle. So there's like this painting outside, right?
Yeah.
You'll see it. It's called the jungle, but that's where we blaze.
Oh wait.
It's actually called Mural by Vanessa.
No, it's called the jungle.
No, that's the name of the painting. It's
Listen,
called Mural
it doesn't
Mural
matter.
by Vanessa 076,
It doesn't matter what
whatever
he's
her
saying
number is.
right now.
No,
it's
'cause
called the jungle.
No, I feel you. Like I
But
never
yeah,
been to
we
AC.
tell you.
I never been to AC, but all those stories it happened in the jungle.
At the
It
jungle,
was
yeah.
exactly. So it's pretty much what happened.
Oh wait.
Yeah, that's where we
And
met.
that-
You
that's
know?
where we met.
Yeah.
As for the us though, so randomly I get a call from RJ Benjamin talking
Hectic.
about a TV show. I thought it was serious shit initially.
Yeah.
I get there, it's the remix SA.
I don't know if you guys watched the remix. She was horrible, son. And I think we turned it up to a certain degree because, like, the minute we did clown face on that show, the whole show went left because everybody started costuming out.
Let me tell you why I'm touched. Because this nigga stayed for a good 2 weeks. Left us there after signing a contract that says, no, we need to be there for a month solid. They're going to put us in a hotel. We're going to be loved. Bullshit. Hotel is in the middle of where?
Hillbrow.
They took you to the jungle.
Nah,
Like
this
the
is
jungle.
That's the jungle. They said, nah, we've seen these niggas.
you know what I mean?
But anywho, why I summoned Sia was because the premise of the competition was you have to remix famous songs and you have to do it as a trio. So you need a vocalist, you need a juicer, you need an instrumentalist.
A juicer's a producer.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say, I was like, shit, nigga, I don't even got a juicer. I need to call like Berry Mark.
It's a producer, dog. You know what I mean?
Get a juicer. Like,
No,
nigga.
no, juicer. There's a difference. There's a Z in what I'm saying.
Nah.
It's not juicer.
It's a Zooey.
We're not saying
I remember
this in
there's a
English.
time we were all speaking like that. It's a Zooey. It's a Zooey. And they use
Yeah.
I'm there. I'm old. I'm with you. I'm
Yo, hip hop
rocking.
culture's beautiful.
It's
son.
beautiful. But
Remember when my boy Shamar from the Rips was topless and naked on TV standing on the table? Like the culture's beautiful, dog.
yes.
Remember that shit, dog.
Yes,
Ah,
we've been through hip hop culture. We've been through a lot.
That's where the Zooey started.
Zooey, so the Zooser.
I mean, yeah,
The juicer.
The juicer. I know there's a juicer, man. These Zooies are deep for me. Fuck knows what that is. Yes, it sounds like a body.
Yeah, so the show.
Zooey. But anywho, so we got contract for this show. We find a third member to be the instrumentalist. That we're great. We go in thinking, we're flourishing. Nah. Decoy. RJ Benjamin stays there for 2 whole weeks. 2 whole weeks, nigga leaves. Doesn't say shit. On some, nah. Gotta go to England with my wife. Out. Ditches us. This is after we discover that no, half the people are busy suffering with food poisoning because the food is trash. Like,
Talk
Like
your
dog,
shit.
But dog, have
we
you
got
ever
to see the back
know-
end of the TV production,
you know
like
Mahalo,
TV
right?
industry, like
Yes, sis.
you guys have
terrible.
eaten mohodu in your life, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it yellow? In color. Just
that's your
yellow in
lunch.
complexion.
it's either that or like take the
Yeah.
50 rand per diem that we pay you 50 rand a day. Take the 50 rand per diem and go buy yourself something to eat. That's it.
Hectic. What?
So
That's
we were
TV, bro.
booby trapped.
That's
We were genuinely booby trapped into a scam for this shit on TV. So no, that's what we had to do. We had to put like dance moves and shit. I don't do dance moves and
No, I
shit.
remember watching this show.
Sounds weird.
Like, I was watching it and I was looking at Daddy Longstem. I was like, nigga, what
the fuck is you
like,
doing?
What the fuck? Like, this
dancing
ain't your
now.
shit. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
I guess no, you can dance
dancing.
hip hop. I'm not saying don't dance, but I'm like, nigga, you know, I was like,
No. I was caught. Personally, I felt scammed.
bro.
I feel
I
that.
felt
We were
scared.
literally clowning. You saw episode
Yeah,
2.
yeah,
we were,
yeah.
we
Yeah,
were
we were like,
literally
fuck it.
clowning. Like,
100%.
We decided,
like once we
fuck it.
saw what it is, we were like, man, fuck the shit. And what they ended up doing was scripting us out. Episode 6.
Hectic.
They were like, all right, cool. These guys are not with the program. Let's get them out of here. Marley fell ill, and they ended up having to pay for a medical bill and shit. Was like deep,
Heavy.
bro. Like there was like some deep shit, which I can fucking talk about you niggas because that non-disclosure shit's all done, son. Talk to me, son.
I will
Fucking-
talk your
we'll-
shit.
We'll talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it, son.
yeah.
They are
Chat to
fucking
chat.
people in these productions, bro. These productions are low budget, and they're
This was for SABC1.
they're using your dream as a anchor point for their content, and that's all that matters. Week 8 or 9 of the production, they can tell you, listen, there's not enough money. All you people need to go home and then come back when we tell you so we can keep shooting.
They did
Shit
that
like
to
that
the-
can
They
happen
did that to the
after
top
we
3.
were let go.
So the top 3 got told, listen, guys, you've done enough right now.
Production's out
Go
of money.
home for like a little bit because ain't nobody's getting paid right now. So we're not going to shoot. We're not going to do shit.
You've been
until we get
eating
paid.
trash for the past 9-10 weeks. Sleeping trash.
We'll call you back in
Call
like 2
time is
weeks.
8. Call time is 8, but it's only 8 so that you can fucking sit in the space and maybe your scene will get shot at 2. It's reality.
Yeah.
It's horrible, bro. It's horrible the things.
Oh, man.
And this is the South African industry. I'd hate to see what people go through in bigger
yeah,
industries
bigger,
yeah.
just so they can be that person that you know. How many people randomly when we're at like a checkout someplace be like, isn't it you guys, aren't you hey, and we'll have to like be nice to them and act like we liked that shit because we actually put in the work. We actually put in the work and made
facts.
the remixes and shit. We actually did it, but it's like,
But like with mad faces, so it was just pissed off moves.
you don't know, son.
Fucking tough.
You don't know, bro.
Fuck that shit, though.
Now that
horrible,
shit was tough to watch. I won't
It's
lie to you.
horrible,
That was
bro.
tough to
It's
like.
horrible. It's really
But-
horrible.
No, he was scammed. He was scammed.
But we
was
took
scammed.
that.
Personally,
We
I got
took that
scammed.
energy and we ran with it in a way that made us comfortable. You know what I mean? So we dropped the instrumentalist, became a duo, started making some fire music. So
Rather he
straight.
dropped himself.
Yeah, let's not go there. We did like straight after the remix, we did like a 12. Was it 12 or 10? It was a 10-track album, but there's like 15 songs we made.
10.
Yeah.
There was like 15 songs we made in that period.
Yeah.
So, but on the project, there was 10. That was Welcome to the Us.
Yeah.
And then Concert to say to a couple people that Marley knew actually were like, yo, we're vibing with this shit. We have this thing where we can help you tour. And it was like, yo, that's dope. Let's go on tour. So we went around the country with Welcome to the Us tour.
Yeah.
Came back in Joburg. We were like, all right, cool. It's 2019 now. Let's do album 2. And then we did Made in Africa. That was July last year, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That was July last year when we put that out. And then our mentality shifted. We were like, all right, we need to firstly do this properly, and that takes money. So let's try figure that out, right? And we tussled with it for a bit, and then in between that, we're like, fuck. What really matters is we need to perform. We're just speaking about this earlier. So we worked really hard on getting at least an anchor performance, a residency. This is where you can go to find the us. Remember when you knew like, okay,
Every
Malum Cool
weekend,
Catch, you can find him at Puma, at Puma wherever,
Social,
Puma
Social.
Social. Yeah, we were trying to do that shit. You know what I mean? Like, and as well with the, now coming back to what we're talking about earlier as well, all the people that we know, it was like, you're mutually vested in us succeeding. Like, we're creating a stage for ourselves. That's automatically a stage for you.
Facts.
Like, whether you want to or not, homie, you have a free performance every Thursday. Come through. It's first Thursdays.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, as soon as we up and shaking again, anybody, if you're watching this, you know me, you fuck with me, you have a stage at first Thursdays. Please, it's for you, it's for us. That's what it's about.
We'd actually worked out a residency with the Cosmopolitan.
It was going to be every Thursday.
And Corona.
Like, as soon as...
We
like
became
a week
illegal.
Like,
We were officially contraband.
3 days before lockdown, we were about to upscale and go weekly, son. We had done 2 first Thursdays. Both of them were dope. The venue was like, yo, we fuck with this shit. Let's go weekly. And we became illegal same time. We became felons, bro. We just became fugitives, bro.
Contraband.
You know what I mean? So we're like, we still need to put out this work. You know what I mean?
At the house.
Like, in between all of that, we're like, nah, man, we still need to put out this work. You know what I mean? So that's where Safety comes through. So that's the third project now from us. But Safety's like an inside joke type societal pun that we're making because we have Dr. Lee on the album as well. Like, shout out to Dr. Lee. Do you know the story of Dr. Lee?
Nope.
Do you guys know the story of Dr. Lee?
That's the nigga who discovered the coronavirus. and
Dr.
tried to
Lee
warn
died for
everybody.
everybody's knowledge, and they killed him.
He's
He's the
one who's
first
like,
person
hey,
that was like,
red
yo,
flag.
this thing
needs to be out
exists.
Hectic.
You need to find out about Dr. Lee, dog. You need to find out what the Chinese government did to Dr. Lee. Dr. Lee needs to be known. That's why we didn't put no text. We didn't put no funny shit. It's just Dr. Lee's face. If you're wondering why, ask us about it and we'll tell you. Go find out about Dr. Ali, Dr. Lee.
Okay.
Chinese government's fucked up, son.
Crazy.
The Chinese government is fucked up, son.
Hectic. That's
Fucked
Because there's no
up.
like
That's
social
such a deep
media there or something,
inspiration.
right? It's like China's
how
hating, bro.
are you informing officially the WHO officially on the very last day of the year of 2019? When did this thing really start?
probably like
I don't want to talk conspiracy, but when did this
October.
thing really start?
probably like October.
It was officially declared to the WHO as and the world is like this thing coronavirus
shit got out
on
of hand.
on the 31st 31/12
Shit got way out of
2019.
hand.
What the fuck?
Damn.
What about all the people that have been sick and died since? How many people had left China? The fuck? Fuck you talking
Facts.
about?
That's heavy, bro.
This guy raises his hand, tries to tell the world he's dead right now. Do it.
Yo.
The fuck?
Heavy.
That's fucking hectic.
That's what the us wants to talk about. We want to affect the world with rhymes. That's what this is about.
Heavy.
Yo,
That's
like-
sounds deep, dude.
That's
Like-
deep, bro. That's some
Like people
other-
need to think,
Yeah.
dog. Like what the fuck, dog? Because we also consume this shit and we like yeses. You know what I mean? We can't not like
talk
what,
about it. And
what
like,
the
because
fuck?
If you sit with it in
Literally
your own
just
head, you're
schooled me
gonna.
right now, bro.
What
Like,
the
I
fuck?
learned something right now.
Straight up, bro. Think about it. Like what the fuck? Like they're trying to fuck us. It's deliberate because I can put my bottom dollar on it. The first version of any trial of any sort of vaccine is going to be rolled out in Africa, but we didn't even start the shit.
Oh no, it was at Wits. Remember they
John
tried it out at
DeMarco.
Wits?
Yeah, it's already
And
been
then,
done.
I'm
then
not
they
even
only
tuned
They're
in.
only doing it at Russia now. I
I'm not
started
even
Russian
tuned in.
stuff.
What the
But
fuck?
facts, but they
Where did the
started at
problem
Wits.
start?
It started at Wits.
Where
I mean, the
did
problem started in China, obviously. but-
Let's fucking
No, I was saying the vaccine started. Like we started.
let's
shouting.
get the fuck over there. He's like, hey, Vince, hey.
I was like, yo, it started in this. I was like, whoa, bro.
Yes, so I
Nah.
believe you.
That time I'm going in, niggas are like, "What Vince?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't have the lowdown. I'm not. No."
But you know what I'm saying, dog? That's where we at right now. So then the shows, the first Thursdays came with with content. So we had the what was then the Blaze Cafe podcast because we were doing it out of Blaze Cafe.
Oh, yeah.
We were doing that for every artist that was on the lineup, right?
Yeah.
So it was us interviewing the artist, sort of promoting the event and a get to know the artist type thing, right?
Yeah.
So that would be every week that we'd shoot that. And then obviously lockdown happened and then we were like, let's rebrand. And then we did the MIA podcast. But the live setup and I'm sorry to say it, just the quality of internet right now is not where we need it to be for the for the quality of content that we're trying to create.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
And then load shedding.
you know what I mean? Like just all of those things that this country
So-
has. That's like fuck, bro. Like we watch Smack's content and we want to make content, dog. Like Smack is killing the game right now. You know what I mean? Like URL's content is so clean,
So clean.
and it makes you feel like you're right there.
Right? And even talking
mean-
about that, I always wonder what happened to what was that thing, man? Our own battle rap channel we had. What was it called?
Scrambles for money.
Yeah, Scrambles for
hey,
Money.
bro,
Like, we
I
needed
wasn't
that
really,
shit to come back,
really
you know
on
what
the
I'm saying?
inside of that
Like-
whole era. Like I was a fan too. That's how
Yeah,
I got
me
to
too,
meet
yeah.
the niggas. You know what I mean? So, I think through the grapevine, like all the battles got taken down off of the internet.
Yeah,
son.
that's what I'm saying. I saw
Yeah,
that
they all
as well.
got
Like,
deleted. That's a big L to the culture, by the way.
exactly, like 100%. Like,
Whoever
yo,
did that, yo, as a fan, I feel like you fucked up. I'm not gonna mention your name, but I feel like that's kind of fucked up because people's lives and people's times went into that. You know, like
And
I
niggas
I
could still
personally
be
know
eating off
niggas
that
like
right
Slime Dog that put work in. Like I know niggas like Tony Dangler that put work in.
Yeah.
Niggas like Fusion that put work in a whole like to create the perception of a culture. Illy Amin, why did Illy go to King of the Dot? We've lost that whole story. We just see Illy on King of the Dot now.
Yeah.
It looks weird.
Yeah,
we don't
relax.
know that he actually used to run local battle rap. Like
100%, yo, heavy.
You know what I mean?
Heavy.
How do you expect him to feel?
And-
I'm not expecting Illy to feel any sort of way. I don't think he gives a fuck. He's the last king of Scotland. But I feel some
As a fan.
I feel some sort of way. Where's the story? You guys just deleted the story? Fuck
It's like-
off.
and
Imagine
like-
J.K. Rowling just deleted Harry Potter, bro.
It'll be like fuck
Like
that.
their
And
old
it's like
storybooks.
and even for
It's an
some
era now, dude.
and like,
felt like it.
even for some legends like some OGs like Stogie T, it's like there's a point when Dumi came on,
Dude.
there's like nigga was actually battle.
Yeah,
rapping,
dog.
but consciously,
We
like,
just
on
see
some
Dumi
other-
we just see Dumi taking L's on King of the Dot right now. Why? Why? How did he get there? Who did he beat to get there?
Hey, man.
Because all he's doing is getting washed, son. Washed, son. Like the Source washed him, son. I'm not gonna front, dude. I'm a big fan, but you got washed, son. Like how did?
It's because of how he started that shit.
dog.
You don't go in there going, man. You don't do that. That's just setting yourself up. Like you can't.
And we're
you can't expect-
we're fans,
No, you
dog.
fans of-
We're fans of
That's
the
what
culture,
we're
dog.
fans
We
of.
watch battle
I
rap,
say
dog. Like
this is what I say. I say you can only critique the culture if you're a true fan, and a true fan understands. I can love you and love your shit, but I'm not gonna.
the
love
most
all
I
of
can
this.
the most I can
Because
give
I
it is like a
understand it.
commendable
Yeah,
commendable attempt, dog. Like you went there and you showed out. Like fucking the Sway freestyle is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Direct contrast. Like yeah, my nigga. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm a complete hater, but in the battle rap scene, leave that shit alone. Now you'll get washed, dog. They'll watch you. Hey, there's niggas that rap out here, dog.
Now there's niggas that really
You know what I
rap out
mean?
shit, that really rap out shit.
It's real. But yeah, that's how our content came about. Just consuming content and just wanting to be a part of it. You know? Yeah.
That's dope. Now, girl, I wanna ask you, right? Because I also checked you out. I see you also dropped a few individual tracks. So were you making music before the Us, or now that you are with the Us, is it type of you're like kind of getting into your own type of, you know, own music bag? Because just like how Dad, you've dropped your own shit. Like you're still a group, but you're still kind of your own peeps outside.
Bro.
So, like, do you have music coming up, or have you been working?
Doing music firstly, let me say I've been doing music for like years now. And this was pre the Us. Like my music got me to fucking go to Spain and to.
She's played South by Southwest, bro.
South by Southwest, yeah.
Now shout out! We celebrate Black excellence.
I thought you knew that shit, bro.
Yes, sir.
Listen, you knew that. Yeah,
can I tell you now? I like even to the people, the fans out there, like I come off knowing I know because I've just been around hustling, but like I genuinely go in and just research.
Look at it this way: the beauty of it is you're always finding out because you're always looking.
And like that, and that's also why I kind of like started this, because I was looking, I'm like, there's so many deep shit that should be out there.
What was it not? It was
so let's put it out there.
Spain.
Yes, Primavera that was in
as
Spain.
well, yeah.
Man,
Heavy.
that was probably the dopest show I've ever experienced. Because understand, the stages around me are lit. There's Miguel performing on the Heineken stage that side.
Hectic.
Solange was performing at some point in the evening. There was Joey Badass. Like, the lineup was fucking crazy. Bad, not good. Those types of bands.
Heavy, baby.
So
Heavy.
it was crazy to experience it, because firstly I was the first person on the lineup.
Damn. So you gotta open shit.
Yeah, for our stage I was the first person on the lineup.
Yeah.
It's just me and a guitar. Cause yes, bro, for the fucking auditions my band quit on me because one nigga had diarrhea and the other guy was being his moral support.
Nigga, what are you moral support? Are you wiping my ass?
Yeah.
Are you wiping my ass? What
Dog,
that's
bullshit. I would have had a whole band there.
I could tell you the story about like musicians and bands, dog, and like the shit that you actually go through to have to make good music, like not boom boom che Ableton Fruity Loops, like music. Music. Oh, you have to deal with a lot, dog. Like shout out to like real producers, not beat makers, producers.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people that do it. I understand what you have to deal with.
So your
bro.
band members ain't shit.
No, it's not that
Not
they
that they-
ain't shit.
no.
They caught the shits.
Oh,
Know what I mean?
they caught the shits.
Yeah.
It's not that thing.
They caught the shits, man.
But it's
Couldn't
the
move.
shits.
It was.
It's the shit somewhere.
It was
involved.
diarrhea.
shits.
It was
Yeah.
diarrhea. That's what happened. So that's actually how I got. Oh shit.
Hey.
That's how I got there. It was so creepy. I
The
just
chair fell.
levitated, bro.
Oh, done
I rather de-levitated.
Yo, don't fall.
How do I not undo this? Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. Got to Spain, got to do 2 shows. And in those 2 shows, it was really crazy because at first there was no one there. Like I said, I opened for the first one, and the second one as well, it was after an interval.
Hectic.
So, but these are huge spaces. It's like outdoor type, but fucking huge.
Like proper festival.
Yeah. Proper sound. Best sound I've ever experienced ever in my life.
Heavy.
But yeah, it was empty. I start my first track. I'm in there, I'm jamming. I look up, full. Everyone's sitting down though on the floor. Just listening. I got a standing ovation when I was done, both times. It was so dope.
That's
Dope.
Because
Shout
it's
out,
weird,
shout
because
out.
the mentality of music is so different when you leave this country and you actually experience people who appreciate art. It's really crazy because here we know us, bro. The legs are here.
The
know
reason,
what I mean?
the reason to consume music overseas is different. The reason they consume music is to appreciate it. So the best way for me to appreciate it is let me shut the fuck up, let me sit
actually
down,
listen.
and let me watch the artist.
It's the first time I've
know what I mean?
experienced that.
here people want to be part of what the artist is doing. Like I want to feel like I'm a part of.
They want to know the song you're singing.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.
You did come sing your
Listen,
shit.
It's like,
We don't know those words.
It's like, yes, you don't know, so listen.
Hold on. There's nothing. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the South African audience.
No, not.
It's just
it's like
we as
they
artists
appreciate
need
it
to understand that there's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
It's
And
very
like-
different.
yeah,
It's just
it's
it's
just
knowing
different.
that there's different markets out there as well.
And also,
Yeah.
and also, if you're gonna apply to this market, you also have to try curate.
Yeah.
Know your audience to
Yeah,
get also
yeah.
learn to listen.
Because
to
I mean, I
your
can't say
stuff.
I haven't had fire shows here. You can't say you haven't had fire shows here either.
Yeah, no,
It's just
100%.
there's so few and far between.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you have to put up with so much just to have that one good show. Like you know what I mean? Like okay, that was dope.
And I
dope
won't
side,
lie,
dope.
sometimes it's one of the best feelings when you have that show. Everyone's just like, bro, it's
killed
like,
it,
You know,
yeah.
they're not even asking for context or history. They just want to tell you, I appreciate that shit. It
But
was
yeah,
dope.
the like
It was
international
It was
crowds.
crazy. It was crazy to experience, man. So that was all pre doing the us.
Yeah.
So I haven't actually released, and I've released one project. The reason why I haven't released current music is because band. Human beings, dog. Fucking human beings. You gotta feed them. You gotta move them. You gotta watch them fucking take shits. so it's been an uphill to get the right type of people and the right type of energy to fit this type of music.
Yeah.
Because it sounds simple, but it isn't when you actually have to play it.
Yeah.
So it takes a really trained ear as well, someone who's really been into this shit.
Yeah. That's heavy. That's dope. That's dope to know that like it's just two pure artists come together making
Yeah,
pure
that's
art.
yeah, and
You
it
know?
and it sort of happened at the right time, you know, as well. Like, by God's grace, like Marley is the reason why my life changed. Like, she's like forced me. I have been forced to ask myself so many questions as a black man just because I'm with Marley all the time. I have to think.
Wait.
I have
That's
to think
dope.
about myself. I have to think about what I'm saying. I have to think about what I'm doing. You have to think.
Yeah.
Know what I
And that's
mean?
the change you need. That's the change you need for the youth and to get
You know what
black
I mean?
men
Like
to do it.
there was the way I was going. There was no way, like I was gonna have to choose one.
Yeah.
My old lifestyle or Marley.
Yeah.
It was either or.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I want
like-
to fix. I want to cry. I need a fix. I need someone.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
man.
I was going down the toilet, bro. I almost died.
No, bro. I
My
feel that.
producer put me through a fucking window at my homie's house.
Why?
He has a whole chunk missing off of his
I have a
body.
man. Where the fucking
Nigga.
camera, dog? You think I'm lying? Look at this shit, dog.
Shit.
I almost fucking died, bro. You know how close this is to
What?
arteries and shit. You know how deep this shit is. Nigga, see this shit?
No, see this shit.
See that
That's
shit.
Why
fucking
you being
died.
stuck about
Fucking
Hectic.
gangster, son.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. When I
I don't glorify that shit. I don't glorify that shit. I genuinely almost died. I was like,
No,
I was waking
I've-
up at the fucking hospital and shit.
hectic, dude, and like not to glorify, but that's also why I fucked with your music so much. Like when I heard it, when I heard GK, especially when I heard your shit, for me was like the gangster rap of SA, like the underground, like and like there's nothing fake to it, like
And wanting,
not,
yeah,
and not that niggas
and
were
then
looking
actually
for it,
wanting
but
to
it's just
like live into that, like not to say like not to maybe incriminate myself, but there's certain things I like was running around and doing just to be able to say it on a mic
I feel
and
that.
not be lying.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's certain things that I've said on the mic and I wasn't all the way talking the truth.
Yeah.
And I'm not proud of that as
feel
well.
that.
You know what I mean? Like, so if you're truly like, if you've truly been following the whole story and the whole saga with all the artists and all the characters, I'm definitely Tony Stark, dog. Like, nah. Think about it. Like
fuck with this.
like even Tony, like when they came back, think about how wigged and skinny he was when he came back from space, dog, and he was taking that shit off. And then like in the comic books in that period, Tony actually turned into an alcoholic and an
Deep
abusive
alcoholic,
one
yeah,
at that. You know what I mean? And he just fucks out, but he comes out of it, dog, and he comes out fresh because Thanos returns. I'm definitely Tony Stark, dog. I definitely sacrificed my life for this shit, dog. Grip those things and snap my fingers. I am Iron Man, nigga. In the whole shit, nigga. And I mean, like, Dave is probably like fucking Captain America, like just, you know what I mean, like
clean within.
Hazy. Funny enough, is probably what's the name, Thor.
You think so?
Yeah, Hazy's still gonna fall apart.
I feel
Hazy's still gonna like go through his like, I need to tell you guys about this work, man. Like,
no, I feel that's why I see him as Spider-Man, like as in the young kid.
The young
kid with all the cheeks and the
Nah, he's not young anymore though, dog.
Like, but I mean, he's
not young anymore.
He's not young, but he's still, you know what I'm saying? He's still got that.
Okay, he has that duality. Yeah. He has that duality. Shit, Peter Parker actually fits him better.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Peter Parker fits him better. Yeah.
But when you look at his age, it's like, you're still young. Peter Parker's been with Iron Man, Captain America, but you still got to be a kid and live and do some shit.
Yeah, but if we're talking about the whole saga, like my story is interesting because you watch me fall apart, like you're in it. Like, have you seen the Dark Clouds video? It's probably got the most views because it has the most explicit shit in it. Like, you're literally watching me smoke weed and bro, I'm like, the video has no editing. It's unedited. It's the shit we shot.
It's raw.
It's the shit we shot. Like, you see us running around town. You see us at the show. You see us squatting and rushing the show. You see me with Revival. You see us on the streets. Like, you see some lady stroking her cat with the cat. You know what I mean? Like it's raw, bro. Like it's raw, bro. Like that was where my mind was at, and I didn't know that it's because of what I was consuming and what I was putting into myself, and that's what that's what comes out. So the moment I changed that. Now, like, if you listen to that and keep following, like the album, and then and if you're listening to the Us, like a lot of my shit, like a lot of my shit right now is a lot refined.
It's more refined. It's like even your chats is not that grimy, dirty. I mean, trouble.
Yeah, I'm
like
making an effort to try say something now. Like it's like I'm in my To Pimp a Butterfly phase, bro. Like
now you're becoming like
I just haven't made the project. Yeah. But like I'm in that phase where like something has happened to me, it's changed my life, and I can't be the same anymore. Like if you're a Daddy Longstem fan and you're still expecting me to be that nigga Petit Black, and I'm just like what I used to be, nah, dog. Like shit is all fly right now. Like I'm changing. I'm doing so much other shit other than music as well. Like music is turning into a high-paying hobby again. I'm going backwards.
Yeah. So you like evolving.
Yeah. I'm going backwards with the shit because I realize like if we're gonna do this forever, okay, it's not high-paying right now, so it's just a hobby.
100%.
So let's get some money.
Yeah.
So you can hold down this shit.
Yeah.
And then it gets like that. It be like that. It happens like that. But yo,
it's just all it is, bro. So as well, like if there's people out wondering where the fuck's he been like fixing me, getting money, getting right, being a good human being, you know, like trying to relate with my family again, and like everybody I speak to is like, where the fuck have you been, dog? Cause I've been trying to get right, fam. That shit happens. You know what I mean?
That's life, nigga.
To self-love, you gotta self-isolate.
Yeah, bro. Some people go to rehab. I didn't. I fixed myself.
Yeah. I fuck with that.
I used my willpower and my brain and my power as a man. I fixed myself and I just stayed away from that shit.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, it should take some willpower, bro.
And it's dope hearing about your past. It's dope hearing how you got, clean, how you found Marley, how you guys found each other. Now it's the Us. And I can definitely understand.
You just made it sound like a love story.
No, it's not. I might be nice with this shit. I might be slick with it.
Now he just hit him. Now.
I might be slick with it.
Hit him like the Lion King.
I might be slick with it. I chat a bit. I be partying. I be out here partying.
Nah, Don DeMarco, dog. Don DeMarco. It is a little bit of that, though. It is, yeah.
And like I was gonna say, because I didn't understand, like when I was in that pits, having my daughter definitely saved me. Like,
Yeah, I didn't even know you were a father, bro. Like, I actually found it out the other day.
Hey, dude.
It changed my perspective on you, because that shit changes you. Like,
it does change. You know what I mean? Change every gang. So definitely, it's glad to hear. But I want to know, where can the fans find? Where can they find you? What can they expect from you? What's to come? Also, Marley, give a shout out there, and what's next? What's happening? What can we look forward to from Daddy Longstem and from the Us?
So from our side, just keep watching out for when we're gonna drop announcements on first Thursdays.
Right.
Just know that right now our hands are tied due to the current climate. Like, we're gonna move according to the eventing industry standards.
Yeah.
So as soon as we can sort that out, we're gonna try get the bag as well as quickly as we can. You know what I mean? So just keep looking out for the first Thursday announcements. Keep looking out for new music. Safety just dropped. Y'all can go play that. It's on all streaming platforms. The Us Safety. You can go check that out.
I'm sorry.
We're also doing a lot of other things that involve money, because we realize that there's different ways that we want to invest into our music. For example, I know Marley like really needs live music done, so that's what she's potentially going to be working on.
That's the reason why we're doing this whole getting income shit, so I can secure the right niggas with the right bag, because I know that's the only way to get right people for your shit.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like everything's money related right now. So we're in our like Kanye West phase at nah.
Wait till I get my money.
That's where we're at right now. We're just readjusting that, because the things that we want to do is spectacular. Like, we have the way we launched our album last year, for example, is this beautiful space. It's like awesome, but it costs us so much to bring people into the space. So we need to have that income coming in to be able to do that as frequently as we want to. Things like that. So private events are going to be coming up from us for people that are of the 420 culture. We're definitely looking at partnering with our homie Black Ace. We were just talking about it like a couple weeks back, actually. Things like that. Music and mostly business.
You guys need to interview Black Ace.
Yeah.
No,
do you guys fuck with Black Ace and shit? Have you heard his shit?
I haven't heard his shit.
He's on SABC's One Mic right now, dude. He's really killing it. Yeah, he's really dope, dude.
Sing the deets. I hit up.
Yeah, he's really fresh, man. So yeah, shit like that. Collabs from me. I'm rapping again. I'm liking my shit. Like, I'm making new shit, but so slowly. Like, I've only got 2 songs.
Yeah, you're
like,
taking
right
your time.
Yeah. I'm not writing every day anymore.
Yeah,
but like I'm saving bars. You know what I mean? I have a truckload.
Yeah.
Marley's laughing because she knows that the type of bars.
You gotta have some in this cuff team. You gotta have some in this cuff team.
Like, I'm saving. I'm working towards a new style. So if you listen to Volume 2, right? I mean Volume 4, the one that's up there. Did you notice there was 4 tracks? This is the first one where there's 4 tracks. There's usually 2 tracks. The side B was produced totally by me. Side A was produced by Scorsese. Heavy, right? So the tracks that were produced by me are like an outlook on a sound that I'm working on. I'm like talking my shit, but I want to slow it down, and it takes some time to finesse. Like I'm doing things that they can't do. Obaba went with the dance moves, like a different cadence, but super slow. So it takes some time. And
then Marley, where can we find you? Where can the people add you if they wanna?
Pretty much everywhere as well. So it's Marley Bloo on SoundCloud, on Facebook, on Instagram, on what's this thing?
Marley _BLOO.
What's
not
the thing with
Blue.
the bird? Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah, she's bad on Twitter. If you're trying to get hold of Marley, don't holler at her on Twitter. Like Instagrammer.
But you guys, you know we're here with
Yo,
Daddy
man,
Longstem.
shout out to you guys for this. This is beautiful, man. This is awesome.
Thanks, G. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for putting through.
Salute.
On the Erratic Show, we're here with our friends Daddy Longstem, Marley Bloo, joining with, bringing the music, the vibes, the chats, everything.
Yeah.
Let's go follow them. Go check out their music. And we'll be back another time with more guests, more episodes, more fun, more shows. Bless and love to everybody.
And more food.
And more food.
That's what it is.
And like subscribe if you feel the vibe. We out this motherfucker.
Fuck with that.
Subscribe if you feel the vibe, guys.
Feel the vibe. Let's.
Yo, man.
Yeah, we wrapped.
That was dope.
Dope. That was dope, G. We just need to take a picture here.
Photo, man.
Photo up.
So big.
Big as hell, man.
Hey, I still need to go have coffee with my mom's cleaning.
Benjamin Franklin.
Yo. Okay, I see what you're saying about the seat. Did you press this thing though? Did you touch this thing?
I don't know, dude. I don't remember doing
just
anything like
dipped.
that. Yeah, but it's crispy.
Where are we taking this photo from?
We're gonna be here.
Or in the other room?
No. We're gonna
right here.
We're just gonna go that side.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
Go fence.
Coming through, man.
Who are you calling? We're calling the fence.
No.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, just the password again. And then yeah, but we down.
I really want this pussy.
Ah, you see, now you want it. Now you want it.